it's Sandy Wyllie. Welcome to my mental health channel, where I wipe away the stigma by talking about my own struggles, having borderline personality disorder. I talk about my struggles, having post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety, panic attacks, depression. I talk about my narcissistic mother and how I was cruelly beaten and abused by her, and my schizophrenic father who was in and out of mental hospitals. I talk about my unethical psychologist who sexually and physically, verbally abused me. I talk about all the different types of therapies I've been in over the years, but I only come on as a former patient of almost 20 years. I am not a licensed therapist. I do not hold a degree in psychology, so I cannot offer you a professional advice or diagnose you or anything like that. All I ask in turn of you is please be kind to me and everyone else in the comments. Show respect and kindness. We don't have to agree on everything, but we always need to show respect to one another and have kindness. Now, if you are new to my channel, welcome. Please hit that subscribe button right there on the lower right hand corner because it's 100% free, and that way you will know when the next video comes out. You will be given notification, and if you like what you see, give it a thumbs up here so that that way I know which videos are popular and which ones aren't. The last couple of videos I did about my unethical psychologist sexually abusing me weren't really doing well. A lot of people dropped out of my channel because of it. So I will put that way aside. I won't talk about that anymore. And I will go on to talk about something else. And today's subject is, why do I get so depressed from watching social media? Now, like everyone else out there, I spend a great deal of time on social media. First of all, I spend a great deal of time because I do a lot of writing and a lot of video streaming. I mean, that's what I do. I don't want to say for a living, but that's what, because it doesn't bring me much money at all. But that's what I do 8 hours a day, 7 days a week, believe it or not, because that's what I love and that's what I feel passionate about. I feel passionate about writing. I write poetry, I write psychology books, and self-publish them. This is all true. All the links are below. I do videos on this mental health channel practically every day. Maybe a day or two I miss once in a while, but for the main part, I do them every day. And then I market myself. And then aside from doing all that, I also watch social media just to relax, catch up on old people that I knew for years and years, back in, grade school, back on my old job as a security officer, and also Stone Webster Engineering, and just, to catch up and see what people are doing. Also, it's recreational. I read people's posts. Some people, some are enlightening or some are amusing. You know how it is. So, gosh, I'm on the computer and on social media, and it's on my phone too nowadays. You can't escape it, can we? It's on my phone. So wherever I go, whatever I do, there it is. So I spend a great portion of my life on social media. Now, why does it get me depressed? Now, I'm going to talk about me personally, because and you can tell me about you if it gets you depressed. For me, I get depressed because I'm always comparing other people to myself. Now, this probably has to do with the fact that I'm an extremely insecure person. I don't believe in myself. Maybe I don't believe in myself because I'm not getting the numbers that I see other people getting. Like, this is what I'll do. And I really am OCD on it, obsessive compulsive, completely on this. I'm completely obsessive compulsive. Is I will post a video, and then I myself subscribe to people who are just ordinary people like me. They're not movie stars, or they're not known. They're just average women like me, like myself. And I will look at how many views they got on a video, and then I'll compare it to how many views that I got on a video. And I'll do this all the time. I have a couple of people I actually do this with. I mean, I check their channel. I check how many videos. And one woman has 12,000 subscribers. I only have 4. And another woman has over 20,000 subscribers. And, and then I check, well, how many views did they get this day talking about whatever they talked about? And then when I see that, they get much more views, they get much more likes, their comments, they have hundreds of comments, then it makes me feel very depressed because I don't, have that many subscribers. I don't have hundreds of people commenting. I don't get that many views on my videos. So, but then why do I put myself through the torture of always checking other people's channels? Because I want to compare, because I see, we're just too, and they don't even post as often as I do, okay? They might post once a month. I post almost every single day, I'm putting in the effort and the time. They post like once a month. I'm looking at how much they're posting, and I'm looking at how much I'm posting, and I'm posting so much. I have to work 3 times, 4 times as hard as them, and I still don't get the subscribers. I still don't get the views. I still don't get the watch time. And, I try to figure out, what am I doing wrong? Why don't people like me, I can't figure out, what it is. I mean, one woman just did a video about she sold her house, I don't want to give you the whole story, in Michigan, and she's moving to Spain, and she's talking about that process, the process of moving to Spain, all the paperwork and what it entails, and that's what she's talking about. She's quitting her job, and she's taking a year off from work. She's 55, and that's what her videos have been about. Okay, I mean, another woman is she's my former yoga teacher. She used to work in Jamaica Plain, in Boston, teaching yoga. I mean, I've seen her personally because I've been in her yoga classes, and she's in LA. She just got married for the 3rd time, and she does these videos on acting and travel, because she travels, she has no children. She travels all around the world, and entrepreneurship, health, fitness. I mean, her channel is like a smorgasbord of, like a buffet table, like all this different variety of stuff, where my channel is predominantly talking about mental health. So it's just like, these aren't famous people, even though she's trying to get into acting. She's not, an actress or a well-known actress or anything like that as of yet, and she's 40. But they're just women like around my age, maybe a little younger, I don't know. And it really depresses me because, I'm trying my best. I'm really trying to put out good material every day. And when I comparing myself to these women, I feel really depressed. And it really gets to me. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm obsessed with it because I check several times a day. Another thing that gets me very depressed on social media is like seeing all these people going on vacations with their family. And it hurts me because, I haven't been on well, first of all, I never been on a family vacation with my husband and 2 children because my son Alex is an invalid and we can't bring him on a vacation. Um, so it's really heart-wrenching, to see other, mothers my age or younger or whatever going on family vacations, having fun. And, I've never been on a complete family vacation with my husband and 2 children. I have gone away on family vacations with my youngest son, Austin. But the last one was 20 years ago. So why haven't I since? We are planning to go away to Disney World in September next month, actually. But it's been 20 years since we've been on a family vacation. And I just think a lot of times it's been one thing or the other, why we haven't. I don't want to get into all the reasons why not. A lot of times he was away at college. Other times before that we had no money. We barely made ends meet. There was always some different reason at one point of time or another. So when I see people posting pictures of them and their families away on vacation, yeah, I'm jealous. Jealousy, comparison. I mean, why do people get jealous? Because they compare their life with someone else's life, and it just doesn't, it doesn't match up. Like, I'm always getting the short end of the stick, you know what I'm saying? So when I see that, it hurts. Also, when I see people in their careers, on LinkedIn, getting ahead, and I market myself. I spend hours and hours marketing myself to get my numbers up, And I do so on LinkedIn a lot, too, because I have over 20,000 subscribers. And I said, just the comparison of those guys versus me, it makes me very, very depressed seeing that comparison. And it's work-related, it's family-related. I've seen other women successful doing their own businesses. One woman I worked with, I was friendly with her. She threw me a surprise party at the mall we used to work at. And she moved to Texas. She has 2 children, a boy and a girl, the ideal one of each. I always wanted 2 daughters. But they're healthy, unlike me, who has a very sick son. 2 healthy children. She's got her own, she's working for herself, making great money doing it, and she's got this huge, huge house in Texas. And yeah, 2 healthy children. I have a very sick son. See, it's that comparison. She's working for herself, and she has made it. I'm getting nothing. I put in, like I said, many, many hours, 7 days a week, and I get nothing. Really nothing. What do I get? Not even $20 a week, if that. Like, what am I doing? Sometimes I think I'm absolutely insane to be doing all I do. Like, I keep putting video out after video, and people aren't just watching it. I guess I'm boring, I try to come up with different things to talk about. Before I even did this, I had a karaoke channel that it was really fun. It was fun to do. But, of course, I didn't do well at that. So I tried the mental health channel, and I did get monetized. doing that, but I don't make anything, you know. I get paid, but if you get monetized, you have to make $100 in a month in order to get paid. I forget what date it is. Let's just pick the 17th of every month. So when that date comes around, if you don't have 100, say you have $80, not 100, then you have to wait another month, 2 months, until you get 100. Until you earned $100, they won't pay you. If you don't earn it in 1 month, I haven't, then 2 months, then the second month, let's say I didn't earn 100, June 17th. July 17th comes along, I still don't have 100. I might have $85 now. So I don't get paid. So August 17th comes along on that date. I still don't have $100. I have, say, $95. I still don't get paid. You got to have that 100. So I can be working months and months just for $100. So after 3-4 months goes by, I finally get $100. How many hours of work? Doing a video every single day, 7 days a week for how many months? When you do the math, it really is very depressing. Extremely. So I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to come on and say that, you know, social media has, you know, yes, I am on it a lot, but it has caused me deep depression. I mean, I'm drinking much heavier. I was very depressed around my birthday because no one bought me a birthday card. And I did put that on my video, and then an old high school friend mailed me a birthday card because she felt so sorry for me. Like no one ever, you know, buys me a birthday card, or, you know, it was very depressing. You know, it's depressing to see other people celebrate occasions, you know, and no one recognizes me. Like I said, I'm really a nobody. I did a whole video on that, you know. I'm absolutely a big zero in life. And it's tough, you know, the social media, you know, seeing other people, even much younger than me, making it successfully on their, you know, on their, you know, working for themselves, which is essentially what I'm doing. I'm working for myself, you know, but I get nothing for it. You could say, well, don't you get the gratification of helping people? But no one's watching me, so how am I helping anyone? You know, no one's. I have like very, you know, I'm not raking. I mean, no one's really watching me. I look at other people's view counts, and it's like, you know, they have thousands of views. What do I have? God. You know, I have 4,000 subscribers. I don't even get half of those people viewing me. I don't even get 2,000 on a video. I don't even get 1,000 on a video. So I guess my subscribers subscribe, but then they drop out, or they just don't bother watching. I don't know. But that's it. It's the comparison and comparing, you know, constant comparing, like obsessive, like that obsession of, like, not just every day, but several times a day, looking at other people's channels and numbers, and, you know, seeing what I'm doing and seeing how bad I'm doing, and that's where the depression sinks in. I don't feel like I'm ever good enough. Whatever I do is never good enough for anyone, so it just makes me, you know, it makes me feel really crappy.